Good guys became bad guys.
You insolent child.
Bad guys became good guys.
I find your abundance of faith encouraging.
I loved Pieces of the Past. I laughed, cried. I had such a blast with this. I want to know, like, which character were you the most excited about Sig and Dev getting to interact with? Because I feel like this batch of episodes has some crazy deep
crazy balls.
Yeah. I was really stoked about Big Block Ahsoka. That was really funny and like just endearing from the beginning, but also what we find out about her history is really touching, and seeing how they kind of have a lot of like-mindedness in what they've both been through is a really fun dynamic. So that was probably my favorite for at least an interaction with Sig.
It was really fun to get to see the blockheads. I have my blockheads Kylo Ren because I was like, you never see them. They're not
you never see them. It's so funny.
Now they're back, baby.
Now they're back.
I think both Darth Obi-Wan, but probably more so Revan.
Yes.
He's like one of my favorite characters of all time. Just him getting to exist in the show is great. He doesn't say anything, if I'm not mistaken. And I kept pitching, being like, guys, I'll do a different voice for him. Let me voice it. He doesn't say anything. I was like, but wouldn't it be funny if he has like the deepest Scottish accent?
Oh, it's good.
Everyone.
Or like a really high-pitched Scottish accent.
Oh, hello!
Like, almost like Pipsqueaky.
That would be good. A little bit Mrs. Doubtfire.
Maybe.
Hello, children.
Oh, it's so good.
That would be perfect. We need you pitching for the next batch of episodes.
I'm trying.
What scenes did you have the most fun recording lines for? Because there are some absolutely like just straight bangers throughout this entire batch, but I'm curious for both of you in the recording booth, which ones were the most fun?
I'll say no matter what, the my favorite one is the one line I got to record with Gaten. It was the first time we'd ever
one word
in the same room, being able to record. And it was just one word, and it just made me happy because I was like, yay, this is what I feel.
Glad we got to do it for like one little section. I think it made a big difference. And I think I think it shows up. I think it makes a difference in the end of the show for sure.
Absolutely. Beyond that, I think some of the emotional beats of Dev, especially in season 1, I love the conflictedness of trying to convince Sig to join the dark side. That like always made me feel good and emotional. And I was like, yep, there's a tear.
It's fun too. Oh, it's so cool.
I love that. And Tony, the last time we talked, we joked about the dark side having more than just cookies, but a whole bakery. And I'm curious, you got to enjoy a little bit more of the dark side. I know I have not forgotten that. I have used that line too.
Did I come up with that?
You did, like on the spot. On the spot. If only I could like roll that footage. Do they actually have cookies over on the dark side?
They don't have cookies.
No, damn it.
No.
Oh, bakery.
There you go.
That's all I'll say. You know, you gotta come over. Come over to the dark side sometime, and I'll show you the bakery.
But you got to explore a little bit more of the dark side with Dev, even though he is redeemed by the end of it. And I'm curious, like, what that was like getting to explore that. And do you think he's fully redeemed, or do you think he could slip again?
I think his trajectory will go maybe a way of maybe like a Mace Windu type situation where he'll do things his way, but he's trying to do the right thing, and he's got a good teacher in Barbarian A-Foal, Master Jedi Bob, but I think he's got an even better and the best teacher in humanity when it comes to Siggy, his brother.
I think there's a few dark side relapses in there.
I think so. Everyone's
but like kind of in like a really fun, cool way, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, it's like learn, like he's a combatant for sure, so he's got to learn how to he's got to learn to like pull his punches a bit.
I think someone hurts Siggy and he hurts them back.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
You know,
all right, start writing it now, Maggie. You didn't hear anything.
If someone steals his cookie, you gotta
get that cookie back. And you got to take one. You got to get the cookie back and take another one for yourself.
No one takes my macaroon.
No one will. No one could even try.
I love that. Gaten, to kind of like thread off of that, if Sig were to slip to the dark side, what do you think he would do differently from his brother?
Here's my thing about the idea of Sig being a dark side user. It seems to me like the only way it could happen is if he experiences great loss, and that's usually where dark side users usually slip. People with great potential and really well-meaning. Look at Anakin, look what happened. And I think he probably would be along the lines of like a Count Dooku type.
Oh.
Of being very headstrong in his ways and like being more focused on like the means to his end, where I don't think that his goals ultimately change. But Tony has said in certain interviews before, like the process of going about them may shift. And I just don't see Sig not being a very loving and kind of gentle person. I don't really see it in the cards for him. But
to be honest, he feels like an Obi-Wan type, where even though he experiences loss, he's not slipping.
I don't think he could. I don't think he slips. But in a world where he does, it's probably something crazy has to happen to trigger even an inkling of it.
Yeah, I mean, immediately as you said that with Dooku, I was like, well, Dooku had his sister who he kept that attachment with and then had her killed.
Yeah.
Remove that.
And also, he was criticized for being way too close to Qui-Gon, and then when Qui-Gon died, it just...
That is true.
Yeah, because what we don't know is that in Phantom Menace, he's still a Jedi Knight during Phantom Menace.
He's still a Jedi
still
Knight?
there. He's still a Jedi Knight during Phantom.
Qui-Gon died.
He switches during the process, and before Phantom Menace, when Qui-Gon takes Obi-Wan on, he's still a Jedi Knight at that point.
Wow. I'm not up to date on my lore.
It turns like right before the Clone Wars.
I feel like I should.
It triggers the Clone Wars practically.
Yeah, he's the fucking reason for it.
And it happens very soon after he turns to the dark side. Or just leaves the Order more like.
But now I'm asking this, Maggie, what adventure seems more fun, with Dev or Sig?
I think Dev.
Hey, come on.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I don't understand.
He wants the bakery, man.
It's the bakery.
That's my thing. Is Sig is going to be so much better as like a road trip companion than Dev. Sig will let you have Ox. He'll pack snacks. He's a hoot and a holler. He's got more of a gang there. I feel like he holds better convos. Come on now. You got to think in the long run here.
Okay. You are swaying me.
Come on. Please, please.
Unlimited power.
The unlimited power of a good bakery. I mean,
a good bakery, which is hard to turn down.
Well, thank you both so much. This was fantastic as always, and I can't wait for everybody to see these episodes.
Me too. Thanks, Maggie.